All right, let's just get right into it. If you're leading a company right now, there is one massive question hanging over your head. It's all about this next wave, AI 2.0. And almost everyone is kicking off the conversation with what seems like the most logical first step. Yep, this one. How should we select the right AI tools for our company? It's on every single leader's mind. I mean, from the very top all the way down, people are just scrambling, right? They're trying to figure out, okay, which platform, which software is going to give us that competitive edge. But here's the thing. What if asking this question first is actually a huge mistake? And this quote just hits the nail on the head. Look, the point isn't to pick the one perfect tool for right now. The real goal, the real value, is to build a company, a system, a mindset that can keep picking the right tools again and again as this whole crazy landscape evolves. It's about the system, not the specific tool.
So, okay, that leads us right to the core of the problem. The real challenge here isn't selection, it's adaptability. Because let's be honest, if you bet the farm on one tool today, you're probably just setting yourself up for a big fall down the road.
And here's why. I mean, you've seen it, right? The AI market right now is just wild. It's so volatile. The tool that looks like a complete game changer this month could be totally obsolete or bought out by a competitor by next quarter. There are no clear winners. The dust has not settled. So going all in on one thing, it's a huge, huge gamble.
You know, to really get a handle on this mindset shift, let's use an analogy that I think everyone can relate to. Just think back to when you were in school. Remember when spell check first became a thing? It totally changed the game for everything.
Okay, so look at this comparison. It's pretty powerful. Back in the day, writing an essay, a big part of your grade was just the basics, spelling, grammar. If you nailed the mechanics, you were already ahead. But then, poof, spell check comes along, and suddenly perfect spelling is just expected. It's table stakes. The new game was about the quality of your ideas, your arguments. Well, that's exactly what's happening with AI in business. Just using AI, that's the new spell check. It's the bare minimum. The real differentiator, the new A grade, is all about how you select, integrate, and evolve with these tools. So, if just using AI is the baseline, what's the skill we actually need to be building? Well, it's not about usage. It's about curation. It's this idea of curated adaptation. And this whole idea really boils down to 4 key abilities. Number 1, you have to stay aware. You gotta keep your finger on the pulse of the market. Number 2, selection. Choosing the right tool for right now, for this specific context, not for forever. 3, and this one is absolutely crucial, you have to be able to swap tools out. Retire old ones, bring in new ones, all without causing a massive disruption. And finally, number 4, you need some guardrails. You need governance and training, so these transitions are smooth, not chaotic. I mean, this line just says it all, doesn't it? Picking a tool that's perfect for 2025 but locks you in so you can't evolve in 2026? Well, that's not a win. It's a bottleneck. You've literally just built your own future roadblock. Okay, so the big question is, how do you actually do this? How do you build that adaptation muscle? Well, the answer might come from an unlikely ally. A framework that, let's be real, gets a lot of criticism in other areas. We're going to talk about Agile. But hold on, before you roll your eyes, let's be super clear. I get it. For your day-to-day operations where you need stability and predictability, yeah, forcing Agile on everything can be a total disaster. It's not the right tool for that job, and that's a completely valid critique. But, and this is the big twist, think about everything that makes the AI tool market so crazy right now. The uncertainty, the constant change, those are the perfect conditions for an Agile approach. Not for running your company, but specifically for evaluating and selecting your AI tools. So what does that mean? It means we have to completely reframe the problem. This isn't like buying new office chairs. It's not a standard procurement process. You should be treating this like R&D. It's research and development. You're running experiments to see what works. And here's what that looks like in the real world. You test things in small bursts, in short sprints. You measure the outcomes fast. You don't scale anything until the value is crystal clear. And maybe the most important part, you have an exit strategy. You can drop a tool or pivot to something else without the whole world falling apart. Okay, so let's zoom out and bring this all together. The big takeaway here is to stop obsessing about picking the one perfect tool. Instead, focus all that energy on building the system,
A system that makes your organization resilient, adaptable, and always ready for whatever comes next.
In building a system like this, it's not just an IT project, not even close. It's about culture. It's about redefining roles. It's about how you train your people. It's about having governance that's lightweight enough to let you move fast, but strong enough to keep things from going off the rails. And at the end of the day, every single tool you test has to be tied directly to real business value. Period. This completely changes the job description for your tech leaders. The CIO, the CTO, their job isn't just to integrate tools anymore. Their number one job is now to enable adaptability across the entire organization. And that brings us to our final and most important point. In this new AI era, being able to curate and select tools, that's not just some technical task you delegate. It's a core leadership skill. And like any skill, it needs the right environment to grow. Adaptability can't just be a project you run for a quarter. It has to be baked into the very DNA of your company. It has to be the cultural foundation. So we're going to end by circling back to the beginning, but with a much, much better question. Forget about which tool should we pick. The real question you need to be asking is this: is my company ready to adapt again and again and again? Because in the age of AI 2.0, that's really the only question that matters.